With us is BMSS Wesson Wealth Solutions advisor, Bradley Moore. Good to have you with us. And Bradley, you wrote recently in Birmingham Christian Family an article for us. And really what intrigued me was how you talked about God's story for our investing. And I'd love to hear just a little bit more from your perspective on what does that look like when we talk about God's story for our investing?
Yes, thank you, Lori. I think God's story for investing starts with the recognition that God as creator owns everything. And he created us in his image to work and to keep his creation. We see from the very early pages of the Bible that whatever resources we've been given by God, we are to steward them in a way that brings him glory and leads to human flourishing. And I think that this recognition that God owns everything and I am a steward creates this really open-handed mentality over our investments. That really frees us to move beyond just seeking out the best risk-adjusted returns, but also to consider the deeper questions of the how, who, and why behind our investment strategies. And don't get me wrong, to be a good steward is to seek great risk-adjusted returns, but we need to remember how we achieve these returns is important to God and to human flourishing.
Yeah, the how in it, right? Exactly. Well, when we talk about practicing, I guess, faith-based investments, are there a couple of things that you could share with us that might help us get on that track?
Yeah, absolutely. First, I think we need to acknowledge that there is no biblical prescription for investing our money per se, but there are principles from which we can build our investment strategies. This might be frustrating for some investors that are looking for more of a black and white way to invest their money, but investing really is a wisdom call and a personal conviction that's really informed by the scriptures. And while there are no perfect companies that completely align with biblical, values for which we can build our portfolios around, I think this is really a case where we don't need to let perfect, be the enemy of good. We can make steps towards investing our money in a more God-honoring way that leads to human flourishing. There's several ways that investors can practice faith-based investing. A popular strategy many people use is called negative screening. This method avoids companies with harmful products or practices like abortion or pornography. Negative screening allows investors to then embrace the remaining companies through corporate engagement or through proxy voting in order to change or influence the way in which a company is run.
Okay, all right. Well, for those that would like to learn more about BMSS Wealth Solutions and maybe how you could help them with these strategies, what is the best way to connect?
Yeah, the best way to connect was first we'd love to have the opportunity to speak with investors that are looking to align their values with their investments. BMSS Wesson's phone number is 205-982-5555. And you can visit our website at www.bmsswesson.com.